Hello, hello, hello. I know it has been forever since I have had the opportunity to get on and write you, or not write, talk to you guys, and kind of let you guys know what's been going on. Um, I'm doing great. I'm actually just like quit my job, I guess you could say. So I guess that doesn't sound like I'm doing great, but it's actually because here in about 22 plus days, I'm going to be moving to Charleston, South Carolina to be with my sailor. I'm really, really excited about it. Super nervous though because new place. It's gonna be really different, but it's gonna be completely worth it. On July 4th, he actually proposed to me at the aquarium. It was the most romantic, embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life. But it was a good embarrassment, not like a, oh my god, I can't believe you did this to me. It was like a, was not expecting that kind of thing. Of course, I said yes. Um, I'm really happy and really excited. He's already almost done with A school, which is super exciting because I think the last time I posted a video, he was still in boot camp, which really shows how long it's been since I've had the chance to like talk to you guys. But for my followers, I do have something that I want to say. Thank you guys for hearing out what I had to say. If anybody has any questions about like how to get through it, because I personally thought I was the weakest person and I could not do it, and I think that if I can do it, anybody can. The first weeks in boot camp, like the entire time he's in boot camp or she's in boot camp, it's gonna be terrible. The not being able to have the phone calls is really hard. Only getting letters is hard because it's like the time that you have to wait for the letters, you're never really gonna get your answer that you want right away, and that makes everything really, really hard. But once they start school and they can get phone calls and they can Skype and do all that stuff, it makes everything so much easier. I mean, I get to talk to Caleb around 7 o'clock every night, and that's awesome. I think that is so cool. Like, it makes things a lot easier. I was just really glad that I was able to go up there and visit him. I spent 5 days in Charleston, and it was beautiful. Very first time I ever went to the beach. I'm a loner. I don't really go outside of the states that I'm at. Well, the state I'm in, Missouri, stay here pretty much. But it was definitely a fun experience. The car ride sucked. It took us 19 hours to get there because we got lost in Tennessee, I think is where we got lost. Yeah, we were like right on the outskirts of Tennessee getting ready to go into North Carolina, and we got lost, and it was tragic. But we found our way, and we finally got there, and I was able to see him the day that I got there, and I was able to see him the day that I left, and it was just awesome. I was so happy to see him. I know a lot of you guys are struggling and wondering, is this gonna work? Being away from them, having a long distance relationship, is it gonna work? Something Caleb tells me all the time to take into consideration, like all throughout the times that like we couldn't really talk, he would always remind me that distance makes the heart grow fonder, and I know you guys have heard that probably 1,000 times, but it's true. Being away from somebody really makes you appreciate your relationship. It makes you realize the things that are important in a relationship, and it is the amount, not the amount of time you can spend together, but the quality of the time that you guys get to spend together. It's the fact that in a normal relationship, which I see a lot through my friends, is you get bored, like being around each other. They're around each other so much that they get bored of each other, or they get angry at each other, or you get frustrated with being around the same person for so long. And see, I was worried that that's how things were gonna be, but for me, it's when I get to see him and when I get to spend time with him, we don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to go out on dates. We don't have to go like to the movies or out to dinner all the time. the fact that I'm with you right now is what's important. The fact that we can sit down and watch TV together is exciting and is fun because you're just with each other. And yeah, it's fun to go out, and I'm not going to say that don't go out on dates, because that just makes it more fun, like to go out to dinner and just to be able to be with each other is awesome. And I'm just really excited and really looking forward to being able to spend the rest of my life with him. He makes me really, really happy, and I feel safe around him. It's always something new. There's always a different adventure. There's always a different challenge that comes my way in this relationship, and it makes it worth the wait. It makes it worth the struggle. He's an amazing person, and he's made this experience, I guess you could say, a little bit more worth my while. I am going to do everything I possibly can to try and help people who don't understand how to get through it, or who feel like they can't get through it, because everybody can get through it. It's a beautiful experience in such a dark way, I guess I'm saying that, because the distance sucks, the communication sucks, but like I said, everything is always worth the wait. Everything will always be worth it. And every day that goes by, you're sitting alone and you're wishing like they were home, and you were wishing they were there for you, and they're not. I want you to look at it as every day that goes by is a day that they're closer to coming home, is a day that you're closer to seeing them. It's not another day without them. It's a day closer to them. And that will help you so much. If you really, really look at it that way, it will make everything better. It helped me a lot. Like, I remember like multiple times just, laying in bed just crying. Why? Because I missed him. I wanted him home. I was tired of being by myself. I was frustrated. I was angry because he wasn't there and he was missing out on all the little things. But at the end of the day, he was one day closer to being home. And it took a good friend of mine to tell me that. There's Facebook pages that I actually joined, and they help a lot. If you feel like you're not finding any blogs that are really helping you, definitely consider looking on Facebook. They have like one that I particularly really like is Navy Wives, Fiancés, and Girlfriends. And what it is it's a site where you can vent or you can brag about things in your life that you're struggling with or you're excited about, and people who are going through the same thing as you are there to support you when you need your support, or who are there to congratulate you when you experience something exciting that your other friends don't understand. Like, for example, if they get a level up, or like something exciting like that happens and you're excited for them, but your friends really don't understand what it means, post it on that Facebook page. Just be like, brag, hey, they did awesome, or they scored really good on a test, or something exciting happens in your eyes that you want to be proud for them, and you want somebody who understands to be proud for them as well. Awesome place to go. But I'm trying to remember where I was going with that. It's just a cool place to be a part of. It's a cool page to join. I mean, like I said, they helped me a lot whenever I had questions about things that I didn't know, or I didn't understand. Like, I was really new to it, so I didn't understand what like certain things like hyphens and stuff meant, and you just ask them, what does so and so mean, and then they help you out. I think that besides a couple of the girls that I actually met and could talk to, really helped. It makes a lot of things easier. Like, I'm super excited because when I go to Charleston here at the beginning of September, I finally get to meet Victoria. I'm super, super excited to finally meet her, and we're going to make a blog together, and we're going to post it on both of our pages. I'm super, super excited about that. Finally get to meet her in person, which makes everything better. When I go down there, I get to see a friend of mine. Her name is Dana. I met her at the airport, actually. When I was saying goodbye to Caleb when we were leaving Chicago, I had to take him to the airport by myself, and I was really, really down and out. You know, I was crying. Look, I was ugly crying. You girls will understand what that means, like the ugly cry. You know, like we're like, ah, you look terrible. Yeah, I did that. I was so upset though. I was just didn't want to say goodbye again. You know, I just had him. I just got him, and now I have to say goodbye again. It made it like suck so bad. But she was there, and she was completely like a complete stranger, but she just gave me a hug, and it's just like, you know, everything gets better, everything gets easier. And she was really, really supportive. I was actually very, very lucky to meet her, and I'm really excited to be moving down there and being able to spend more time with her and get to know her a little better. So if any of you guys want to meet me while you're down there, I'm open to meeting new people. I'm a very people person. I'm pretty outgoing, I think. I don't know. Some of you guys might like me, some of you guys might hate me. I hope you don't hate me because I like people liking me. But I guess that's all I really have to say. So if anybody has any questions or needs to know anything, let me know. Bye guys.